Hello! Thank you for clicking on this video to learn about Spikeball. Now, you may be wondering, what is Spikeball? Yes, it is a real sport. To put it simply, imagine if volleyball and Foursquare had a baby. In all seriousness, Spikeball is the cousin sport of volleyball, where you pass the ball around the net against your opponents and spike the net to receive points if your opponent can't return within 3 passes. Sounds simple enough, right? But this sport is anything but. It's a full-contact, high-impact sport that professionals and amateurs can play for victory, exercise, and to have fun. Today, my team and I will help guide you to better prepare yourself for the sport of Spikeball through warm-ups, setting your equipment, passes used in the games, spiking, and the do's and don'ts of the sport. We hope you find this video beneficial to your future Spikeball encounters. Now to the warm-up section. Take it away, ladies! Now on to assembling the equipment. Don't just drop it down carelessly on the ground. Carefully put it down and take each part out. Then assemble it accordingly. Now on to the different passes of the sport. Go!
Hi, my name's Nathan.
And I'm Haley.
And first we'll start off by demonstrating the below the chest pass. So first things first, you have to be in an athletic stance. And sideways it looks like this. This is a demonstration. Below. Go. Now with the below the chest pass, you always want to make sure you're hitting with your palms. And always make sure that your hands don't go past your chest. So look like this.
Talk about how you should keep the ball controlled in the center of you.
Okay. You always want to make sure you have control. So the ball won't go anywhere past you. You just want to keep it right here to yourself. And that's how you do the below the chest pass. Haley?
Alright guys, so now I'm going to demonstrate how we do an above the chest pass. So the same thing that Nathan said, you're going to be in your athletic stance. Your legs should be shoulder width apart. Bend your knees, palms up. So right now that we're going to do the above the chest pass, it's exactly what it says, above the chest. So you're going to want to keep everything up. Everything above the chest, about shoulder. So with the ball demonstrating, this is more or less what it looks like. Alright guys, so a few pointers for passing the ball. You want to make sure that you're hitting the ball with your palm. Avoid any fingers and avoid hitting with your wrist or forearm. Make sure you do hit the ball high enough so that you give yourself enough time to react, but make sure you don't do it towards where you're like out of control, because then you're gonna lose the ball and you're not gonna be able to react to it, nor is your partner gonna be able to react to it. So just to show you a little bit of what it looks like. So athletic stance, palms up.
What you guys are gonna do. And then ready and go.
Here's a live demonstration of the two passes.
And that's how you do an above the chest pass. Mark?
Hello, my name is Marcelino. Today I'm going to show you how to do a spike ball. Very important technique of spike ball is actually for rotation. You always want to be ready in athletic stance. The ball's going to be bouncing off the net. You always have to be ready for the spike. For rotation, you're always going to be in athletic stance. You want to have your rotation from your hips. You want to do hips, you want to spike it with a full follow-through rotation. You don't want to stop halfway. You want to follow through. I'll be demonstrating the spike.
It's a good thing because when you get over here, it's like, what are you trying to tell me?
He has like gray hair.
Spike ball. It's very important that you have to be about 6 feet away from the net. It's very important. The closer to the net, the harder for you to actually do a full forward rotation and follow through on it. So the further it is, you have a better rotation of the body. So you want to be about 6 feet away. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is about 6 feet away. And so what it is, when you actually toss it and spike it, you're actually going to get a full rotation compared to being close by, because you're not going to be able to get the net's too close to you already. The further away you are from the net, the better the rotation and better strings of you, the stronger the hit when the ball's going to be to hit to. And spike ball, there is 2 different types of spikes. One is the novice, and the other one is the advanced. The novice is the one that goes above. That's going to be it. That's called the novice. The advanced is going to be the one I was telling you about the full rotation. And in the spike ball, there is 2. Like I said, there's the novice and the advanced. The novice is the above, and the advanced is going to be one right there where you have the full rotation where you hit. And that's the way the spike ball curriculum is. So those are the events. That's the way the spike ball is in spike ball. Here's Robin.
Yo, my name is Robin. I'm going to teach you the do's and don'ts of spike ball.
Clearly, this is a don't in Spikeball. Sportsmanship should be humble, not
Hey, yo,
vain.
what's up? Yeah, what's up? We're going to get this on, yeah. Just roll. We're going to get this on. Hey, then.
Let's try that again, the right way.
Hi, Alyssa. I'm Robin. Nice to meet you. Yesenia. We're just have a good game, guys.
Much better. Now, before we begin, Each team decides who goes first through a game of rock, paper, scissors. Don't be a sore loser before the match even started. Whoever wins rock, paper, scissors gets to go first. Fair is fair. Good job, you two. Let's continue, and hopefully we'll get it right this time.
And now we're going to talk about the terminology of Spikeball.
This might not end well, but it might get better.
Why did you get the ball, Senya? Come on, girl. Get. Really nice, Senya. We lost the game.
Clearly I was wrong. Getting angry isn't going to help. Hunting is clearly frowned upon. Let's try the scenario of attitude. Look at that positive. Everyone's really enjoying themselves. This is how.
Now we're going to talk about communication with Spikeball. Alright? Best communication, just not say anything at all. Try to communicate. Don't say anything.
And we're back to square one. No communication in a sport? That's insane. How else is your partner going to know where to go if you don't tell them anything? Although not mentioned or seen in this demonstration, there are some terminology words used in Spikeball where partners can communicate with each other for a better outcome in the match. Phrases like mine, I go short, it's yours, I got it, are quick and efficient ways to tell your partner if they have the ball, if they don't have the ball, or if the partner should get the ball. Once you get the hang of playing Spikeball, practicing the terminology, using above and below chest passes, as well as practicing your core rotation for spikes, your matches should look a little something like this.
And that's how you play Spikeball.